Hello guys and welcome back for another video. It's been a busy week at Tesla. They're building the world's biggest lithium-ion battery storage in Australia by a factor of 3. And the biggest news of all, the first Model 3 came off the production line. Elon Musk tweeted a few hours ago, production unit 1 of Model 3 is now built and going through final checkouts. Pictures soon. And then, 6 hours ago, he tweeted the first picture. Now, Elon loves attention and he loves creating a hype. And as the last release event for the Model 3 hasn't been held, we actually don't know the final details. And Mr. Musk very carefully made sure that on this picture, you can only pretty much just see the wheels of the car, so we didn't get any closer to the final details of the Model 3. The release event is on the 28th of July. And until then, I thought I'd do a video of what has been said and what is it that we know about the Model 3 so far and what surprises we can expect. By the way, on this channel, we do videos about green tech, family, and videos just like this one. So if you want to see more videos like this, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's begin. When the Model 3 originally came out, this was all the data that was known.
And now going to the Model 3. First of all, I want to start off by saying the Model 3 is going to be an incredibly safe car. We really believe at Tesla that safety has to come first. We care about you. We want you to be safe. We want your friends and family to be safe. This is paramount. The Model 3 will not just be 5-star on average, it will be 5-star in every category. And even the base Model 3 will do 0 to 60 miles an hour or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in less than 6 seconds. At Tesla, we don't make slow cars. Okay, and of course, there will be versions of the Model 3 that go much faster. All right. And in terms of range, the range will be at least an EPA rating of 215 miles. I want to emphasize these are minimum numbers. We hope to exceed them. Yeah. It will also, all Model 3s will come standard with autopilot hardware. Okay. And all the autopilot safety features will be present in every car. That you won't need to buy an option. The autopilot safety features will always be there. So. We move the front seats forward and compress the instrument panel. When you do your rides tonight, you'll see what I mean. You're sitting a little further forward. It actually feels great on the front seats. That's what gives you the leg room to have 5 adults. And so that your first and second row have plenty of leg room. Then on the rear roof area is actually one continuous pane of glass. And the reason that's great is because it gives you amazing headroom and a feeling of openness. It has more cargo capacity than any gasoline car of the same external dimensions. And with respect to supercharging, all Model 3s will come with supercharging standard. So.
Then, of course, at the end of the event, he shows off the car. I'm sorry, guys, I just love watching this.
So do you want to see the car? Yeah! Well, we don't have it for you tonight. I'm just kidding, of course. It's April Fool's somewhere. All right, let's bring him out.
So a key takeaway from this event is this line by Mr. Musk.
I want to emphasize these are minimum numbers. We hope to exceed them.
Other than what was said in this event, there's very little data out about the Model 3, and Elon has been updating us via Twitter storms. This is how we know that they will begin the production with single engine deliveries until the production has ramped up, and then they will start making dual engine or all-wheel drive models later. We also know that the 75 kilowatt-hour battery will be the biggest option for the Model 3, simply because between the two wheels you cannot fit in a bigger battery until the battery technology and the battery density has increased. My guess is that they will have two models to keep it simple. The entry model will be a 60 kilowatt-hour one, and the high end will be the 75 kilowatt-hour battery, and then of course they will have a performance version on that one. We also know, unfortunately, that the Model 3 will never be as fast as the Model S. That is also simply because you cannot fit a bigger battery than the 75 kilowatt-hour battery. So the Model 3 will always be a better car, a faster car, and it will always have more bells and whistles. Now, when it comes to the range of the Model 3, I think that we're going to have a very pleasant surprise. Since the Model 3 has been nearing production start, it has been the national sport in California to sort of take pictures of the release candidates that has been going around. And on June 21st, a lucky guy has managed to snag this picture of a Model 3. And the internet has gone completely crazy over this picture, and some guys have even gone as far as to count the pixels. But if you look very close to the battery, it does seem to be only 30% filled, and it does say 95 miles on the screen, and this would mean that a full battery would be about 300 miles, which is almost 500 kilometers, which is amazing, and I hope Tesla will do this. And then there is the autopilot. We know from the video that all Model 3s will come standard with the autopilot equipment, and even if you don't pay for the autopilot, the safety features on the autopilot will be active on your car. In the Twitter storm updates that he has done, one of the most controversial things has been that the Model 3 will not have a HUD or a heads-up display. This means that you will only get the side screen next to the steering wheel. And people were asking why is that, and he was saying that it's because the car will have a much higher autonomy, and when you're sitting in a taxi, you don't often look at the displays, which is true. So my guess is that Tesla will roll out a significant autopilot upgrade in connection with the Model 3 release, maybe autopilot 3.0, who knows? And I'm very looking forward to seeing it. I don't think it will be full level 5 autonomy yet, but I think it will be a significant upgrade to how the autopilot is today. Unfortunately, regarding the superchargers, there is not so much good news. When I watched the first release event, I thought that the supercharging would be included for the Model 3 for free, and this would be too good to be true. And later this was changed, or it wasn't really changed, it was just more information coming out. You will actually get about 1,000 kilowatt hours free of gassing at superchargers. The rest you will have to pay for, and this is basically like a summer trip with your car, and Tesla wants you to charge at home anyways. And the fact that you have to pay for this, it just sounds bad, and it's just psychologically hurting. Otherwise, they have released their prices and it's almost like as if it was for free. They have given some examples like LA to New York and from Rome to London, and when you look at the prices, I think Rome to London was like $20, so it's almost like as if it was free. It's nothing compared to like if you would have to pay for gasoline. So it's more of a psychological thing. But I personally would be happier if supercharger would be free on the Model 3, but you can't have it all, can you? And lastly, I just want to go through some pictures that has been snagged of the Model 3 prototypes that has been rolling around in California. For example, on this picture, you can see that there is no heads-over display, that Tesla finally got the cup holders right. The steering wheel will be more round, which I am personally happy about. And then there's these two little button looking kind of things. I don't know what they are. I've never seen them in any car. I guess that it's something that you can roll, and yeah, then it will control the screen, obviously. But I'm really looking forward to finding out how that works. And then here's some other pictures of the car supercharging and the sensors. The side sensor that is on the car is the same as in the Model S and X. So this is all that I could find that is known about the Model 3. There is still some very, very big questions. I think the biggest one in everyone's mind is the price. How will the pricing be? How much will it cost to have the autopilot enabled? How much will you pay for the battery upgrade? What kind of options will you have? But I think that this will all be released on the release event on the 28th of July. I'm really looking forward to this. And in the comments section below, you can let me know what is it that you're most want to find out about your Model 3. Have your questions been answered by this video? What is it that you think is going to come out that I didn't mention? And in general, I hope you like this video. I'm going to go now. I also want to mention that me and my wife are working on an online art gallery, and in this art gallery we're looking for new artists. So if you're an artist, we would be very happy to have your paintings and drawings and different kind of art uploaded. So here's a card for this, and you can just check it out. If you have been watching this far, thank you very much for watching the video, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.